look at weather tonight. Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca.
Hey there, we do have a weather alert to share with you tonight. A gale warning currently in effect for the near coastal waters from Point Pinos, which is in Pacific Grove, down to Point Piedras Blancas, which is just south of the San Luis Obispo County line, rather. Gusty winds up to 40 knots possible over the water there, and that will make conditions hazardous for mariners. It's not just over the water. We also have some wind over land, which is going to be with us for the next couple of days, so expect to keep that breeze going for us. At the current moment, we're looking at 15 miles per hour sustained out of the northwest at Monterey, 13 in Salinas, 16 in Hollister, and higher readings as you head down the Salinas Valley. And that is typical of the late spring and summertime for us. And as we see today, one of the reasons we're seeing some of that cooler air is our marine layer is deepening, and it's been pushing some of those, it's pushing that cooler air farther inland with that wind, and temperatures have cooled accordingly across the region. 50s and 60s around the bay right now, and 70s and 80s inland, whereas we were in the 90s in some cases yesterday. So for the rest of your night out there, if you are celebrating National Crepe Suzette Day, and why wouldn't you be? Temperatures will be into the 50s late tonight, and you'll be seeing an increase in those low clouds, which have been pretty scattered so far, mostly on the south side of the bay. They will thicken up a little bit overnight. We're going to see a little break in the clouds first, though, as the actual cold front associated with this weather system moves through. Now, oftentimes cold fronts can bring rain, but in this case, that is not expected. Behind it, we'll see some drier air moving in, unfortunately, so no rain. But as I mentioned, some clearing of the clouds briefly, I think, in the late evening hours, then they'll thicken up a little bit overnight once again. But then into the day tomorrow, that drier air is going to sneak in behind the front and then completely clear us out. So the majority of the daylight hours tomorrow will be sunny and not necessarily warmer, even though we're going to get some sunshine, but sunny compared to today, where we are a little bit cloudier on the coast, especially on the south side of the bay. So more sunshine in your Friday forecast. Just don't expect the temperatures to go upward. They're going to continue to trend down or stay the same in most locations. 70 your high in Santa Cruz tomorrow, 68 in Capitola in the mountains, 70s to around 80 degrees for your highs, with the warm spots being up there in Boulder Creek and Bend Lomond. Aptos to Watsonville staying in the 60s tomorrow, same in Salinas, 70s in our northern inland valleys, but upper 50s for coastal areas on the south and east sides of the bay. You're going to be feeling a little bit cooler there. Monterey tomorrow, only 59, same in Seaside, and 58 your high in Pacific Grove. One last stop on the tour down south. We'll see 70s in the Salinas Valley starting in Soledad, 80s probably once you get to around San Lucas, and then back toward the coast, temperatures are going to stay in the 60s. So a little cool across the region tomorrow. On the inland side of things, we're more seasonable. On the coast, we're just a couple of degrees cool for this time of year. Now, we'll probably see a little bit more wind on Saturday, but it'll be a little bit warmer as that air continues to dry out. So it looks like a pretty nice day, just a little breezy on Saturday. We'll cool a bit on Sunday, but it will still be seasonable, and we'll start next week seasonable as well. And really most of next week looking mostly sunny and fairly seasonable, meaning temperatures will be close to where they should be this time of year. Inland areas, cool and windy tomorrow, or cooler, still seasonable. We'll warm up a bit Saturday and then level off from Mother's Day into early next week. We'll probably see the wind in the valleys every day, but otherwise mostly sunny skies, looking pretty nice.